Hey everybody, welcome back to Riffs and Rides. This is Barry, and today I'm going to be doing another Beatles song. You have to excuse my voice. I'm trying to get over the crud. I've had it for a few days now, and so my voice is kind of shot. So that's probably a good thing, right? So we're doing A Day in the Life off of Sergeant Pepper's, and gosh, I don't have to tell you anything about that. The album, it's it was a game changer. Um, it kind of set the standard for what people could do in the studio from there on. It was so experimental. Beautiful album, start to finish. But I'm going to be doing A Day in the Life, and the part of the reason I'm going to do A Day in the Life is because just the dynamics of it. I want to listen to it through headphones, and I want to see what all they were doing, uh, what all instruments I could pick up on, uh, voices, lyrics, things like that I haven't really heard much in the past. So this isn't so much as a reaction as it is just trying to learn a little bit more about the song. So without going on any further, let's. Now this is the 2017 mix. I don't know what that really means, but let's jump into it. Here we go. A Day in the Life, the Beatles. Here we go.
I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grade. And though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh. I saw the photograph. He blew his mind out in a car. He didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood and stared. They'd seen his face before. Nobody was really sure if he was from the House of Lords.
Okay. Few things to unpack here. First of all, that whole first verse there is from an article that John Lennon read in the newspaper. It was about some famous Englishman that had actually was killed in a car accident, and he saw it in the paper and wrote the song. Second thing is the toms, the drums in this, the tom toms, the mounted tom and the floor toms. Everything I've always seen of Ringo recording drums, he's always either got like a sheet over them or towels over them. But it doesn't sound that way in this because they're not dead at all. There's actually some ringing in the toms, especially the floor toms. So listen for that, and if you have any insight on the way they recorded the drums in this particular song, because it sounds like they're just wide open with no muffling at all. Anyway, here we go.
I saw a film today, oh boy. The English army had just won the war. A crowd of people turned away, but I just had to look, having read the book. I'd love to turn you
The countdown, never heard that before. Look right here. You can actually hear them counting it down.
I'd love to turn you
Right there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I thought he was saying something else, but I couldn't hear it. This is the part that Paul had. So Ringo had not Ringo, but John had the first part, and then Paul had this part he'd been working on that's coming up.
Woke up, fell out of bed, dragged a comb across my head.
I gotta be doing a lot of this. I think I can hear Paul saying one. So listen real close. One.
Woke up, fell out of bed, dragged a comb across my head. Found my way downstairs and drank a cup. And looking up, I noticed I was late. Found my coat and grabbed my hat. Made the bus in seconds flat. Found my way upstairs and had a smoke. And somebody spoke and I went into a dream. To fill the Albert Hall. I'd love to die.
The endless piano chord. The sustain. If anybody knows how many pianos that they played that chord on that last, I think it's a C. If anybody knows how many. If anybody knows how many pianos they smashed that chord on, it seems like there were several instead of just one. So do y'all want to hear this little crazy thing here? I'll play it. It's only 13 seconds. Here we go. Have no idea what they were saying right there. Wow, we just jumped into Led Zeppelin. Imagine that. So, A Day in the Life. The crazy thing about that song was the first part, and I had always heard this. You know, they if you saw the deal where is Paul dead? You remember? All of y'all remember that Paul's dead, all that stuff, and the theory that he was a corpse walking across Abbey Road because he was barefooted and all that stuff. So I used to hear that this, the part about the car crash at the very beginning of this song was really about Paul getting killed in a car crash. It was, I think that was all part of conspiracy theory. But anyway, I love the Beatles. The more I listen to them, the more I love them. I didn't grow up listening to the Beatles. I grew up listening to whatever my mother listened to, which really was a lot of Elvis and oldies music. Which for whatever reason the Beatles weren't in that category. Growing up, maybe I Want to Hold Your Hand or something like that. I don't know, but it was mostly Elvis and 50 stuff. And she used to carry me to concerts and things like that when I was a kid, to see these old shows. That's where I really kind of grew to love music. But, the Beatles never were really on my list. And I don't know why, but the more I've listened to them, the more I really love them. I think they're a fantastic band. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And, gosh, you Beatles fans, y'all are like the best fans in the world. I get more comments and more reaction from Beatles songs than I do anything else I put out there. So you guys keep it up. You're the best. Click like down below, and if there are any Beatles songs that you want me to do a video on, react to, believe it or not, there's a lot of Beatles songs I've never heard. I know with you guys being Beatles fans, you're going, how in the world could somebody not hear all these Beatles songs? Well, I haven't heard them all. Like I did Rain, not The Rain, but Rain, and I don't know that I'd ever heard that song before. If I had, I've just heard it in passing. And turns out that's a really popular song with you guys. So keep it up. Please click like down below. Send me your comments. I'm really, really interested in what you think. And please subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe, you can also get alerts when I do post new music. And if you send me some comments and request something, I'll do my best to do it. I promise you. So listen, have a good one. Hopefully I'll be over this cold pretty soon. I'll have my voice back. So y'all have a great day. And thanks for watching Riffs and Rides.